SP 500 Technical Analysis for May 22nd, 2026. Is Walmart a high-quality stock to buy, according to hedge funds? Hedge fund interest in defensive consumer staples like Walmart typically signals risk-off positioning ahead of market volatility. When institutional money rotates into safety plays, it often precedes broader market pullbacks as smart money hedges exposure to growth sectors that drive SPX performance. Is Lifetime Group the best health and fitness stock to buy now? Discretionary fitness spending analysis reflects consumer confidence levels that directly impact market sentiment. Strong performance in premium fitness stocks suggests robust consumer balance sheets supporting continued equity market strength. Weakness here would signal economic headwinds that typically pressure growth-sensitive SPX components. Exponential Fitness appoints Danielle Porto-Para as president. Leadership changes in mid-cap consumer discretionary names often indicate strategic pivots during market transitions. Executive appointments in the fitness sector reflect capital allocation toward post-pandemic recovery themes, supporting broader market rotation into reopening beneficiaries within the SPX ecosystem. Weekly moving averages. SPX at 7,486 sits well above all key levels, trading 547 points above the 20-week at 6,939 and 1,166 points above the 200-week at 5,320, confirms the dominant uptrend remains intact across all timeframes. Weekly Bollinger Bands. At 7,486, SPX is testing the upper band at 7,523, while sitting 1,132 points above the lower band at 6,355. This extreme positioning suggests the rally is overextended and due for consolidation. Weekly RSI. At 71, momentum is firmly in overbought territory. This level historically precedes meaningful corrections of 5 to 10% as buying exhaustion sets in. Watch for divergence signals as price pushes higher while RSI fails to confirm new highs. Weekly MACD. The histogram at 183 versus signal at 116 shows bullish momentum remains strong. This 67-point spread indicates the uptrend has room to extend, though the pace of acceleration is slowing from recent peaks. Daily moving averages. SPX at 7,486 trades 149 points above the 20-day at 7,337. The ascending order of all moving averages, with 498 points separating the 20-day from 200-day, confirms strong intermediate-term momentum. Daily Bollinger Bands. Price at 7,486 sits near the upper band at 7,567. Just 81 points from resistance. The 460-point range between bands suggests elevated volatility, with mean reversion towards 7,337 increasingly likely. Daily RSI. At 69, approaching the 70 overbought threshold where selling pressure typically emerges. This reading suggests limited upside momentum remaining in the near term, with pullback risk increasing as buyers become exhausted at these elevated levels. Daily MACD. The line at 123 has crossed below the signal at 132, generating a bearish divergence. This 9-point negative spread warns that upward momentum is fading despite price holding near highs, suggesting distribution is beginning. Hourly moving averages. SPX at 7,486 holds 68 points above the 20-hour at 7,418. The tight clustering of moving averages within a 243-point range indicates consolidation, with direction dependent on breaks above 7,500 or below 7,400. Hourly Bollinger Bands. At 7,486, price sits just 3 points below the upper band at 7,483. This compression against resistance with 131 points to the lower band suggests either a breakout above 7,490 or rejection back towards 7,420. Hourly RSI. At 67, momentum remains elevated but hasn't reached extreme overbought levels. This reading allows for additional upside towards 7,500 to 7,520 before selling pressure intensifies, though any move above 70 would signal caution. Hourly MACD. The 17 reading above the 8 signal line shows bullish momentum persists short term. This 9-point positive spread supports another push higher, though watch for bearish crossover as daily timeframe momentum weakens. High level 6988 at the 50-day SMA provides dynamic support for pullbacks. Sell target 7567 upper Bollinger band with RSI at 69, approaching overbought. Recommendation: buy on weakness with patience as bearish MACD crossover suggests consolidation ahead. Thanks for watching our SPX analysis. Check out the Morning Bell's daily TA shorts, podcast, and comprehensive trading courses. Subscribe on YouTube for more technical insights and market updates.